in this bitch with 10 Years Fitness, and today we're talking about Bostin Loyd and his new muscle worship site. Okay, for anyone who follows him, he has recently made an announcement that he is starting a muscle worship site, and invited any of you guys, his young viewers, to come along and flex your muscles on do camp shows for him. Okay, he said he'll pay handsomely, better than most people, and that it's a win-win situation because everyone makes money. Okay. Now, I've been wanting to do a video on Bostin for a while, but I've been putting it off because I didn't want to come across as too negative. But for me, this was really the final straw, okay? Now, my deal with Bostin is that a lot of younger guys look up to him. Okay, and I can understand why, because, you know, Bostin there's no question that he is a rebel, okay? And younger dudes love a rebel, okay? People love Ziz because he was a rebel, and, you know, at the same time they don't like Jeff Side as much because he's not as much as a rebel. Okay, he conforms to the rules, whereas Ziz just did what the fuck he wanted. When Jeff Side came along, they said, you know, you're just, you know, you've not got it, you're not the same as Ziz. Okay, now I don't want to compare him to Ziz too much, because I respect Ziz a lot more, frankly. But Bostin there's no denying he's a rebel, okay? You know, he's come out and he's openly admitted to steroid usage on the internet, exactly what he does, what he takes. And, you know, props for his honesty, to be fair. There's not a lot of guys that are honest in the industry these days, but at the same time, you know, I would say that a lot of people confuse his bravery with recklessness or stupidity. Because, you know, although it would appear that he's got away with coming out and admitting to this illegal activity on the internet, I would say that that's only for now. Okay, there's people with far smaller followings that get arrested for shit they say online. For me, I would say it's 99% certain that the authorities know about, you know, what he's done, that he's admitted this, and they're just waiting for solid evidence. Okay, they're building a case. Okay, I'm strongly convinced that this is going to come back to bite him on the ass one day. Okay, and the second thing is, with the amount of gear he's taking, you know, OGs in the steroid game have come out and, you know, like Jason Blaha and Jerry Ward, I believe, have both came out and said that the amount he's taking is absurd. You know, any realistic purpose, he's taking far too much. And, you know, the most shocking thing for me was that when Lee Priest came out and said the amount he's on is absurd. Because Lee Priest comes from the 90s. Okay, he competed in the Olympia in the 90s. Guys from that time, okay, the amount of steroids they're taking, they're now facing serious health consequences and some are dying because of it. Okay, so by the standards of those guys that are now dying because of steroids, Bostin is on a lot of steroids, okay? So the future for Bostin's health, there's really, you know, I'm not a steroid expert, but there's really no, you know, it's really you know, no one knows what the fuck's going to happen to his health, right? He's taking so much that no one knows what the fuck's going to happen to his health over the next 15 to 20 years, okay? So from that, you know, understand that Bostin is a very reckless person. Okay, he does not know what the fuck he's doing, where the fuck he's going. Everything he does is based around helping him in the next few years, okay? Make gains in the short term so he can do shows and stuff and look impressive. But realize that in 15 to 20 years, I wouldn't be surprised if he ever ends up in jail or dead. You know, because of everything to do with all this steroid shit, okay? But, you know, the thing is that doesn't bother me. He can do what he wants with his own life, okay? I'm not going to tell him how to live it. The problem is, a lot of young dudes, like I say, look up to him. Okay, and you remember not so long ago there was the case of the 15-year-old who, you know, made headlines because he was on steroids. It came to be that he looked up to Bostin Loyd. Bostin had the opportunity then to tell him what he was doing was wrong. Because Bostin just doesn't give a fuck, he's just so reckless, he just encouraged him. He said, oh, you've done well to find steroids at 15 years old. And I'm just like, what? No, Bostin, stop it. Just stop, okay? Now that he's come to offer this opportunity for his followers, his impressionable young followers, to do this muscle worship shit, I mean, what you need to realize is that this shit is essentially gay pornography, right? People who click on this shit are not interested in bodybuilding. Okay, it's literally dudes who get off to muscular guys, okay? And, you know, that is what it is, you know, I have nothing to say about that, but understand that if you're creating this content, you are creating softcore pornography. Okay, and employers will come to look for that shit, and they are going to look down upon it, okay, when you go to apply for a job. Okay, everyone likes to think that, you know, they're safe, like, doing things online, you know, everyone's anonymous behind their keyboards. The fact of the matter is, a lot of the time, with the increasing integration of technology these days, you're not nearly as safe and anonymous online as you think you are. Okay, there's a good chance you'll get found out for this shit. You just gotta look at Kai Green, right? Okay, back in the day, he did, he made some pornography content to pay for his steroid bill. And now that came to light, they won't let him win the Olympia because of it. Even if he shows up with the best physique on the day, they said, we can't have our Mr. Olympia as someone who's done this in the past. Okay, so if you want to sign up for, attempt to see a contract for a prestigious job in the future, you can be sure employers are going to look hard before they invest their money in you. Okay, and if they find some shit like this, they're going to go for the candidate with a clean record. It's as simple as that. Okay, so young guys, before you look up to him, before you follow in his footsteps or try to do what he does, understand that he's probably going to lead you to your demise in one way or another. And when you're older and you're trying to settle down and start a family or something, and you've got this tainting your past and you're facing all kinds of health problems because of your steroids or you're maybe infertile, understand that it's too late then. You've already fucked it up when you were 18, 19 following this dude. And do you want him to go help you? You want to ask him? Probably not going to happen because he'll either be in jail or he'll be dead because of the shit he's doing. But, anyway, it's just be cautious, guys. Understand that if you follow this guy, he's not going to lead you anywhere good, I don't think, but hey, you guys do what you want, you make your own decisions. Anyway guys, that's all from me. Thanks for watching. I've been Jack, pretending it's fitness. I'll see you guys in the next one.